Namaskar children. In the last class, we have discussed about VT graphs and how VT graphs can be used to calculate the acceleration of an object. Today, continuing with the topic, we are going to learn how we can calculate distance or displacement from VT graph of a given object. So, calculating displacement from a VT graph. Let the first situation that we consider is a VT graph given for uniform motion, which means that this graph is depicting that the object is moving with a constant velocity 30 meter per second, suppose. To calculate displacement in this case, say after 4 seconds, one way of doing the numerical is that we simply multiply the velocity with time. Since it's uniform velocity, we can calculate displacement as velocity into time, and I can find that after 4 seconds the displacement of the object or the distance, if the object is moving in straight line, both the quantities will be same. So after 4 seconds the distance or the displacement of the object would be 30 into 4. So we have multiplied the y-axis with the x-axis. Looking at the diagram carefully, we can make out that 30 into 4 is giving me the area of this rectangle. If you look at the graph carefully, I have calculated the area of this rectangle. So this is an example here to show that displacement can be calculated from VT graph as the area under VT graph. Slope of the VT graph gives us acceleration, and area under the VT graph gives us the distance covered or the displacement. For example, in this case, the displacement would be the area of this rectangle, which would be the length of the rectangle into the breadth of the rectangle. Length here is 4 and breadth here is 30. So when I multiply these values with their units, it is 4 seconds into 30 meters per second. So seconds get cancelled and we are left with the answer that distance is 120 meters. Remember, we are calculating area under the graph, but the units here will not be meter square as in case of maths. In mathematics, when you calculate the area of a figure, you give the answer in meter square. That is because the figure given to you has its sides in meters. But here the figure given to you has its sides in different units. The width of the or the breadth of the rectangle here is in meter per second, and the length of the rectangle here is in seconds. So when meter per second is multiplied with second, it gives us the unit meters. So to summarize this discussion, the displacement or the distance traveled can be calculated from a VT graph by the area under the VT graph. This was one simple situation when the object is traveling with the constant velocity. We will be considering other situations as well where the object is moving with increasing velocity or decreasing velocity. This is the next situation given for calculating displacement from VT graph. This time it's a graph representing uniform increase in velocity or uniform acceleration. You can see after every 1 second the velocity of the object is increasing uniformly by 30 meter per second. So if we are given this graph and you have to calculate the total displacement or the total distance traveled by this object, we will calculate the area under this graph. Area under the graph would mean this is the line. So area under this graph would be this area. This is the line of the graph, and exactly below it, whatever is the area entrapped, that is what we are going to calculate. Now you can clearly see this area entrapped is that of a triangle. So calculating the area of this triangle, we know area of a triangle is, specifically a right triangle, is half base into height. So putting the values, half base here is 4 seconds and height here given is 120 meter per second. So simplifying it further, we get the answer as 240 meters. Remember, the answer that we will obtain will be in meters. It is area under the graph, but we are not going to write here meter square. The unit for distance or displacement is meters. I again repeat, because the two quantities that we are multiplying are having different units. 4 seconds, 120 meter per second. So we are left with meters as the unit of the answer. So here is another example to calculate the displacement of the object from a given VT graph, and time interval has been specified. We have to calculate the displacement from t0 to t15 seconds. Now we know displacement is the area under the VT graph. So from t0 to t15, if we look at the graph, this is the area which has been covered. Now this particular geometrical figure is a right angle triangle. So we will be calculating this shaded area, which is the distance covered from t0 to t15. Now area of a triangle is half base into height. In this case, base of the triangle is 15 seconds and height of the triangle is 120 meter per second. Be careful with the units on both the axes. So putting the values here, half as it is, base 15 seconds and height of the triangle 120 meter per second. Simplifying this and further simplifying, we get that the distance or the displacement covered by the object is 900 meters. Again, I am emphasizing, be careful with the units. We have calculated the area under the graph, but the answer that we get here is in meters because we have calculated the displacement. Area here is calculated after multiplying two sides of this geometrical figure which have different units. This side is in seconds and this height is in meter per second. So multiplying meter per second with second gives us the answer in meters. So from t0 to t15 we have calculated the displacement 900 meters. Let us discuss another numerical. Here we have to calculate the displacement of the object from the given VT graph in two different intervals. One is from t0 to t15 and the other interval is from t0 to t25. So that means in the second case you have to calculate the total displacement. So let us do it one by one. First is t0 to t15 seconds. Now already we know displacement is area under the VT graph and displacement is represented by small s. So t0 to t15 is this right angle triangle. We can see clearly t0 to t15 is this right angle triangle. So we will calculate the area of this right angle triangles, which is half base into height. Half will come as it is. The base of this triangle is 15 seconds and the height of this triangle is 300 meter per second. I hope the substitution of the values is clear from the graph. So simplifying this further, and simplifying this even more, it becomes 2250 meters. So that is the distance covered in the first 15 seconds from t0 to t15. So we have calculated for t0 to t15 seconds. Now we are calculating for t0 to t25 seconds. So this time you can see the area under the graph would be this complete triangle. This complete area is to be calculated this time. So again, displacement is the area under the VT graph. So half base into height, half as it is. The base of this triangle is this 25 seconds interval and the height of this triangle is 500 meter per second. t0 to t25 seconds. So that is this complete area, right angle triangle. I have put the value in case of base and height of the triangle. So base is 25 seconds and height is 500 meter per second. So simplifying this further, This is what we get. And calculating the displacement, 6,250 meters. I hope the calculation is clear to all. Let us discuss a slightly different situation now. This time the VT graph given to us is not starting from the zero origin, which means that when t is 0, the object is already moving with some velocity, which in this case is say 60 meter per second. I again repeat, in this question the graph given is not starting from point 0. This means that the object is already moving with a velocity when we started observing the object at t0. In this case, the initial velocity of the object is 60 meter per second. So, you have to calculate the displacement of this object from t0 to t15 seconds. The method of calculation remains the same, that the displacement would be the area under the VT graph. So, that would mean we are talking about the trapezium which has been intercepted by the graph. This is the area under the graph. So we have to calculate the area of this trapezium. Now remember, area of a trapezium is calculated as half sum of parallel sides into height. Also, students, please remember, height in case of trapezium is not always this vertical height. Height in case of trapezium is defined as the perpendicular distance between the parallel sides. You can clearly see here in this trapezium, the parallel sides are along the y-axis. These are the two parallel sides. And the distance between these two parallel sides is the height. Don't take this particular distance or this particular length as the height. This is a common mistake which students make. I again repeat, in case of a trapezium, half sum of parallel sides into height is how we calculate the area, and height is taken as the distance between the parallel sides. So in this case height is this time axis. So putting the values here now, half sum of the parallel sides. These are the two parallel sides along the y-axis. So this parallel side, first parallel side is having a value of 60, plus the second parallel side is reading 240 into the height of the trapezium as just discussed is this time interval 15. So we will be solving this further. I get half 60 plus 240 would be 300 into 15. When I simplify it, I am left with 150 into 15, which gives me the answer 2250 meters. So this is the distance travelled by this object from t0 to t15 seconds. I have calculated the area of this trapezium. Another way of solving the same numerical is that instead of considering the total area that of a trapezium, we can divide this total area into two different geometrical figures that are, one is a rectangle and one is this right angled triangle. I again repeat, instead of considering this total area as that of a trapezium, I have divided it into two parts. I have taken one rectangle and the leftover area is that of a right angled triangle. Now we can calculate these two areas separately, and when we add both of them, we should be getting the same answer. So let us calculate. First, if I calculate the area of this right angled triangle, as discussed, area of a right angled triangle is half base into height. I am representing this displacement as S1. So half base into height, half base of this triangle is 15 seconds and the height of this triangle is from 60 to 240. So that is 180 meter per second. When I simplify this, I am left with 15 into 90, which is 1350 meters. Finding the area of the second geometrical figure, which is this rectangle, which would be length into breadth. The length of this rectangle is 15 seconds and the breadth of this rectangle is 60 meter per second. So when I calculate, what do I get? I get 15 into 60, which comes out to be 900 meters. So this geometrical figure, the triangle, is giving me an area of 1350 meters, and this rectangle is giving me an area of 900 meters. When I add both these values, I get the total displacement, which is the sum of both of them, S1 and S2, as 2250 meters, which is same as the calculation that we did when we took this total area as a trapezium. This is an alternate method. It gives us the same answer. We could have calculated it using a trapezium or by taking a trapezium divided into one rectangle and one triangle. To strengthen the concept, let us discuss another numerical. In this case, again a VT graph is given and you have to calculate the displacement of the object from t 10 seconds to t 20 seconds. So that means this particular interval is to be used for calculation only from t 10 to t 20 seconds. So displacement is the area under the VT graph. So we will be counting the area or calculating the area which is under the VT graph during this interval only from t 10 to t 20. Now you can clearly see this is a trapezium again. So we will calculate the displacement, which is S, as the area of this trapezium, which is half sum of its parallel sides into height. So now putting the values, half parallel sides. You can clearly see the parallel sides here are these two sides. This side is 50 meter per second and this parallel side is 100 meter per second. So we are putting the values in the sum of parallel sides, 50 plus 100. Height of this trapezium I had discussed in the previous questions also. Height in case of trapezium is this distance between the parallel sides. Don't get confused that height is this vertical distance. No. In case of trapezium, heights are the distance between the parallel sides. So that means this time interval, which is from 10 seconds to 20 seconds. So this interval is of 10 seconds only. So we put the value of height as 10. Now calculating this, half into 150 into 10. So simplifying it further, we get 150 into 5 or 750 meters. So this is the displacement of the object from t10 to t20 seconds. If the question would have asked you the complete displacement from t0 to 30, you would have calculated this complete area under the triangle. If a particular interval is asked, you will restrict your calculation within that interval. You will have to judge which particular geometrical figure is being intercepted.